What's up guys, welcome back to another disc golf video. We are out at Ballantyne Temp course in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've got a tournament coming up here this weekend. This course is only here for a week every year. I've never played it before, so it's gonna be a fun video of us playing a golf course style course, which, you know, isn't necessarily what I typically play or fits my play style, because sometimes I can throw far, sometimes I can't. I don't really know. I think for me it's going to be really important to play safe. It looks like there's a pretty good amount of OB with sidewalks and all that kind of stuff, so it should be a good run, a good round. Let's get into it. Hole one right here, par 4, 665 feet right off the jump, so I am probably going to just like I don't need to get that much distance. I'll probably throw that new escape that I've been throwing and then throw a little upshot and then try and start off with a birdie here. All right, so I haven't thrown any shots yet. As you guys can see, the tees are also just little pegs here. So I'm pretty sure that it's the basket that's straight ahead of me. I guess we'll be finding out, but that's why we're out here, because it would suck to get out here for the tournament and not really know what was going on. So I'm gonna take this new Lucid Orbit Ice, all the good stuff, escape, throw it out here on a little bit of ante, because we got 665 feet, so I wouldn't mind being able to get maybe 375, 400, and then have an easier shot into the basket here. Stable up, stable up. That is the biggest anhyzer. Okay, that should be good. I'm gonna throw a couple off the first tee because I haven't thrown yet. And again, this is a practice round, but we'll take our best shot on hole one, and then we'll start keeping score from there. Man, this super dusty, not the best foot plant there. All right, so one thing that I can say, we're gonna throw from our grace here. One thing that I can say is that using this, my rangefinder is going to be very, very big out here for depth perception and everything. It's just gonna be big, because whenever you're in the open like this, it can be tough to figure out distances and stuff. I'm gonna take my bear and I'm gonna throw it flat at the basket. Actually, no, I might go hyzer, because I know it'll stand up a little bit. Also, it is a little bit drizzly today, so I've got my umbrella. Hopefully it doesn't actually start like raining. All right, so we're gonna give it some hyzer down the left side. Don't go too far right. Yeah, see, that's so short. All right, so that was definitely the right disc choice and the right shot from there. OB over here, a little bit of a downslope that we will need to worry about. But since we'll be coming in on a hyzer, I don't think the downslope will be as big of a deal. Basket is going a little bit below us, but we still need to make sure that we get it there. Yeah. That one was nose down. All right, well, happy we got the first one. Nice, okay, good birdie there. All right, so hole two here says it's 380, but it looks like it's closer like 350. The cart path on the right is OB, so I'm gonna throw my escape instead of a stag, because I don't wanna turn it over. I'm gonna throw this flat at the basket and hope that it pushes straight and can maybe give us a little bit of a look. That is way too low, but it's safe. Okay, so that's one thing that I could do here. I hate how low that was. I'm also gonna take this Orbit Vandal and throw this flat at it. I mean, that might be the play just for its security, honestly. All right, so the Vandal was 15 feet away. So that might be the play, or I think throwing out my Stag maybe on a hyzer or something, like a little hyzer, and letting it pop up. See if we can get a little step putt here. Yes? Oh, right in front. Yeah, so when I threw the Vandal, it was like right here. Y'all, my putters are getting wet. Everything is struggling. All right, now this hole looks a little bit scary to me. Par 3, 261, it's down there behind those trees. It looks like there's water behind it. I think I'm gonna wanna just, this rain is so frustrating. And it feels good because it's just drizzle, but if it's constantly like this, it's gonna be annoying. I mean, 261, this feels like it's just a putter shot, but I don't know why that feels so scary to me. But since it is so downhill, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take my maiden, throw it out on a pretty good hyzer because I know it'll stand up and it'll kind of just like push. So I'm gonna aim in the middle of these trees on a hyzer with the maiden, 261. Just gonna expect it to push down there. Stand up a little. All right, so I have no idea where that is in relation to the basket, if it's circle or not. So I'm gonna take my keystone now. I'm gonna aim at the tree on the right with hyzer and try and miss it just inside. Get a couple of game plans going here. Okay, so that one feels like it might be parked. All right, so I went down there and checked, and all of that behind the basket is OB. So this is gonna be kind of a safe, low run. I'm aiming at the bottom of the basket on the inside here. Okay, that's safe. Dang, and that would have been it. Shoot. All right, that's par. So the keystone landed behind this tree right here, which is actually really nice. I think if I aim at the big tree and try and come inside of it, that's the birdie look. All right, so that'll be a par. All right, so this hole's only 214. There's some OB to the right side of the basket. I'm gonna throw the keystone just right down the middle of the gap. And if it lands flat, then it'll be 15 feet away from the basket. So I'm not really aiming at the basket right now. Maybe down the middle of the fairway with the keystone, hoping that it just pushes and maybe turns over just a little bit. Okay. Playing courses blind and holes you've never played is so interesting because I don't know how close stuff is or any of that. All right, so that's exactly what I was hoping would happen, that if I just throw it straight, it'll give me a putt, and it's giving me a putt. The rain is starting to come down a little bit more, but I got to get this practice round in. All right, nice and easy putt, come on. Like, that's such an easy putt. I want to stand out here in the rain for 45 minutes just doing that putt to punish myself. Like, come on, dude, get it up. That's a pretty frustrating par. I feel like on a course like this, like 12 down is 12 down is going to be a round that people are going to shoot. So yeah. All right, so this hole looks pretty long. It's 577. It's a par 4. And to think that like Simon could just walk up here and park it is mind-blowing to me. I throw fairway drivers farther than I throw distance drivers. So I'm gonna take this Vandal and I'm gonna throw it flat out there. It doesn't look like there's much OB to really worry about, but the miss would be to go to the right a little bit more just to avoid it just in case. I might throw a couple here, probably throw that escape as well. It's gonna be try and be slow and smooth with a flat release here. Now stable up. It's a little too much Annie. All right, it worked its way back in. Hold that turn just a little more. Okay, that looks good. And again, I think that's safe. I don't really know. And I'm gonna throw my super beat-in rive here as well. That one might be OB. I gave that too much height. Oh no, it looks like it's on the grass. I don't really know. I mean, the Vandal flew pretty far. That might be my play here. So yeah, would have been way too close on both of these. Vandal is over there. That's what I'm going for. No need to get this close to the sidewalk. All right, so nice little touchy upshot here with the maiden. Little backstop right before the basket, so honestly I wouldn't mind landing right there. Skip up just a little bit. All right, so that's not as close as I wanted to be, especially with how I've been putting. Yeah, so that was a really, really bad upshot, honestly. That's not okay from back there with all this, with this backstop, with this extra room, like coming up short on something like this. you gotta get it here, man. All right. Thank you. Okay, that makes me feel better. We needed another birdie, man. Hey, why are you talking so negative, dog? Like, come on, that's not gonna make you make it. I know you just made it, but need some of that positive Ricky reinforcement, you know what I'm saying? All right, so this hole is 325, par 3, and throwing right to that basket over there. Obviously there's OB on the left that we want to try and avoid. Take my glasses off, they're getting foggy. I think that this is pretty much like a stag shot for me all day. Throw it right at the basket. Since it's going uphill, it'll probably act a little bit more stable, so I don't think I need to worry about it turning over, really. Like throw it at the basket on slight hyzer and let it stand up. Slight hyzer sounds real scary. I think I'd rather finish left, so I'm gonna throw it flat at the basket. Nope, bad idea. That's way too intimidating. Okay, so now that I think about it, after throwing that, the forehand does just feel like way safer. Like that grace is in a good spot. My bear is super safe. And so I feel like that might be what I throw, actually. Just throw something I know I can put out over there and trust that it'll come back and just give it enough height. My putters are so wet. Please? Oh my gosh, dude. I haven't made a big set putt in a hot second. Yeah, that was the line that I needed on the last one, just a little higher. Okay, I feel like a lot of people are gonna struggle on this one, but I don't know, par is fine. All right, so this hole, the basket is right behind those, whatever those things are called. I think we're gonna throw the Vandal. It's been flying pretty good for me. And I'm gonna try and throw it right over the hill. See if we can get ourselves a skip. This is a 360-foot par 3 uphill, so probably plays closer to, I don't know, maybe 380, 370. I'm not sure how uphill it is. But I think we might be able to pump this and give ourselves a look. Yeah. I don't know how short that is, but it seems good. All right, so I think I thought I had more power than I did. I'm not gonna risk this rolling down that hill or anything. If I had thrown this a little bit flatter, it probably would have been around there, which would have given me a look. So I think that's the tweak I need to make. All right. I'm okay with a par here. That's gonna be a pretty good shot for a lot of people. Having to throw out around those trees on hyzer. And that's a 400-foot shot if you throw it on hyzer, so yeah, we'll see. All right, so we are looking at 363 feet. Par 3, OB on the right and behind the basket. I do not think that I need to worry about throwing this too far. My distance has been lacking lately. So I'm gonna take this Vandal again and throw it out, maybe on a little bit of hyzer to the right of the basket, and just see what we can make happen. No, Michael, please get down. Please get down. Why did you throw that on so much hyzer, dude? What are you doing? That was insane. Okay. Golly, that was bad. I would have been so bummed if I threw that over. I'm gonna try the escape now. I'm gonna throw this one flat at the basket, maybe give it a little bit of turn on it. No, I'm not gonna aim at the basket. I'm gonna aim to the right of the basket. Yes. Oh my gosh, I should be right under the basket, yeah? Not bad, I don't know how short that is, but. All right, so the escape looks like it's gonna be the play there. We'll give this a little bit of a run. Oh my, wait, is it? Oh. How did that push so straight? I thought that was gonna be way left. All right, so the escape definitely looks like the play. I'm okay with it. And seeing where it landed in relation to that stuff, like, that's okay. So, escape is probably gonna be the play off of the tee there. I aimed flat with it because it's the new Orbit Ice one at this pin, and it came in right in front of it. Y'all, I feel like I need to make a video on trying to get my distance back, because I used to be able to throw 430 like easy. And if I wanted to, I could hit 460 every once in a while. And it's like, yeah, you lost 100 feet when you took off? Man. All right, so this all actually seems pretty difficult. It's a par 4, 558. Lots of OB though. So I feel like I'm gonna throw just like a easy stag on a hyzer and then throw a forehand into the basket is kind of my mindset here. So I'm gonna aim at the OB line and try and come inside of it. OB line being the cart path, of course. I think I can pump it out there though. Oh, there's a dog over there. Yeah, okay, so that should be fine. That was probably, I might have 250 into the basket. Okay, so this is either gonna be a felon shot, like right at the trees, flat, which is a little bit intimidating. If I miss it, I could go OB. or a bear shot. I think I'm gonna go with the bear just for security purposes. So I'm gonna take this, throw it at the trees on hyzer. And it should stand up maybe a little bit, push inside of them, and then end up by the basket. Would love, 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 love to get ourselves another birdie here. I mean, that looks like it's parked. Check out the view right now. That's kind of wild. All right, sick. So I feel like we played that hole perfectly. Don't need too much distance off the tee. Just want to be safe and then give us a good little forehand shot because it is kind of on a hill, so you shouldn't have to worry about skipping up. Good birdie there. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for the front nine out here. 3 down. First time playing the course, definitely a lot of birdies out here. A lot of like second shots that would have gotten me birdies to where I could be 6 down or something like that. I think double digits is probably gonna win like the first round or whatever. There is lots of OB that if people aren't careful, they can go out on. But 3 down's fine. I'm happy with it right now. We're gonna hop into the back nine. I'll see you guys in the next video.